Listen, I want to talk to you today about one of the most exciting companies that has come out a long time in the network marketing industry, which is Uforia. Uforia is all about customized DNA nutrition. Being you never felt better. It's an exciting new company. If you haven't heard of it yet, I promise you, you're going to be hearing about it in the days, weeks, and months, and even years ahead. I have every reason to believe that this will be the biggest story of 2019. And here's what's great. If you're watching this video right now, what is today, October 17th? Nobody really even knows about it yet. So you have an opportunity to be one of the first to position yourself in what I believe has the potential to become to the supplement industry what Amazon has become to the nutrition industry. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in different videos, but tonight I want to go over the compensation plan. I'm super excited about this plan. There are a lot of things that really create a tremendous opportunity for the average person in network marketing. We have decided to go with a unilevel. Now let's talk a little bit about a unilevel, both the pros and cons of a unilevel, and why this particular plan is focused around a customer or a consumption model. You know, residual income is a function of consumption. And the true litmus test of network marketing is if you took the compensation plan and threw it out, would people still buy your products? And a lot of times in this industry, we see a lot of hype, right? Big checks on stage or you know, Lamborghinis and all these fancy cars. And sometimes that's just overcompensation for the fact that maybe you don't have that great of a product or the product doesn't work the way that it was intended. And so you have to be careful about that. And what I love about Uforia is the organic feel. There's no hype around it at all. In fact, the way that Ron Williams even rolled this company out is one day he just flipped the switch. There was no huge event, no huge announcement. He uploaded a video with him and Eric Worre. And just a couple of weeks ago, Ron just happened to upload that to YouTube. And that's how we went live. And I asked him about that. I said, Ron, why didn't you do a big event? Like, tell me about that. And he says, you know, I just didn't want any hype to be around this launch. I wanted it to be organic. I want to be the growth to be organic. You know, I believe that we've got something special here with this DNA nutrition. And when you have a product that evokes a positive emotional experience, people go and tell people about it. You don't need the hype. And he said, so for me, I wanted to start with no pecking order. I didn't want to have, you know, bring in the giant leaders and, you know, they're at the top and then they go get their leaders. He said, I really wanted an even playing field. So let's talk a little bit about a unilevel. So a unilevel works like this. There's you, and everybody that you sponsor is front level to you. Okay, you can have 500 people. Anybody that you bring in is front level to you. So what does that do? It eliminates the whole pecking order, right? The people that are trying to get lucky, the people that are trying to get positioned early so that they can, you know, they can just catch this momentum and they can go get wealthy. Guys, all of that disappears here. Everybody has an even playing field, and you're rewarded based on the value and the contributions that you bring to your organization, to the business itself, and the efforts that you put forth. And the results that you should produce. I shouldn't just say your efforts, because at the end of the day, we're paid based on the results that we produce, period. So here's how it works. In this particular plan, everybody that you sponsor is front level to you. And then you have an opportunity to get paid down through 8 levels, okay? And in simple terms, the best way to describe it is the wider you go, the deeper you get paid. I want you to write that down. The wider that you go, the deeper that you get paid. Now, this is definitely going to be a customer-driven model. And I love that, because when you're not building with hype and you're building with true product stories, and at the end of the day, I want you to think about this. When you have a product that has over 100 plant-based, peer-reviewed, studied ingredients, never before has there been a product that has the ability to be able to test your own unique DNA, 18 different DNA strands, different markers, and then be able to create a formulation that is designed specifically for you, is unique to you. No one's been like you before you, no one will ever be like you again. You are beautiful, you are unique, you are special. Why not have unique and special nutrition that is designed for your genetic makeup? And so when you think about this, when all of a sudden people start to get this type of nutrients that are in their body, and what I'm holding right here is one of our DNA, one of our kits, our pre-nutrition kit is inside here, as well as our swabs. It's going to show up in all kinds of different places. We don't make claims here, but what I will tell you is when you give your body what it needs, when it needs it, an amazing thing happens. Your body starts to heal itself from the inside out when you're giving your body what it needs. And so excited to have a product that as people start to take it, it's going to show up in so many different ways, and it is going to spread like wildfire, because when people feel it, that's when they want to go tell somebody about it. So consumption model, the wider you go, the deeper that you get paid. There's 8 levels here. Now, that's the basic concept. So what's the advantage of a unilevel? Well, if I am one of those people that come into network marketing that maybe goes and gets 3 or 4 people, maybe one takes off and builds an organization, we know in a binary, I'm not going to receive a check at all, right? Because it's always you get paid on your lesser leg. But in this scenario, let's say that I go get these 3 people, and 2 of them just end up being customers and they don't do anything, but this one right here goes and builds a business. Maybe it's small, maybe it's a mid-sized business, but here's the cool thing. Even if only this person gets started, I'm still going to get a check off of that person's efforts down through 8 levels. Believe it or not, in this compensation plan, you could technically ride that one leg all the way to a 6-figure income just off of that one leg. So what this compensation plan will do is it will create a lot more meaningful checks. Traditionally in a binary, you see, a handful of people that are making huge checks, right? And the companies typically go sell those stories. Here, you're going to see a lot more money that's paid out to the average person in network marketing. And what does that do? It drives retention. And retention is the key to your business, right? Because if you've got people running out the back door as quickly as they're running in the front, or excuse me, if people running out the back door as quickly as they're coming in the front door, it's very hard to build a true residual income. So the name of the game is retention. And if somebody is getting, even if it's a $75 check, even if it's a $100 check, $200 check, if they're getting a check in the mailbox every single month and they're taking nutrients that they enjoy, they're not going to turn their auto ship off. And that is what this business is all about. It's about retention, and it's about making a difference for the average person. You know what? If we can help the average person make an extra $500 a month, that will change the world. Believe it or not, just an extra $500 a month, an extra $6,000 per year, some would say would cut the divorce rate in half. Why? What do most people argue about? They argue about their finances. So unilevel compensation plan, fantastic for the beginners that are coming in, the average person in network marketing, but there are some opportunities for you leaders here to really go make a significant income. So that's the philosophy of the compensation plan. We chose a unilevel because we believe that it is the best suited model for a customer-driven plan.